time to wrap up this demon castle princess pocket sand arc.
Yep,
That
we get
was
more
only
pocket
two
sand too.
episodes. We get a little bit more pocket sand. Sha
Sha sha sha.
this week. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Inuyasha. It is episode 87. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Lady
Hello, hello.
We are discussing season 4, episode 4, episode 86, entitled Secret of the Possessed Princess. Spoilers, she's a demon.
What?
I know, it's very shocking.
I mean, we found that out last week, but
We did, yes.
we already know your secret, lady.
We already know. We kick off this episode. Inuyasha fights the lord of the village or the castle or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Me lord.
Me lord.
Me lord.
He's a demon now. He's like, Arr.
Also, the bodies. We did mention the bodies last week, but the bodies all disappear for a minute and then they come back later.
There was a lot of bodies scattered around this room that had been taken out. And then he's like grabbing a girl, but then this episode it shows up and the room's just empty.
Yep, it's just him holding the girl.
It's very weird. So yeah, Inuyasha and this dude fight, and then they go up to the roof, and everyone clears it out, and then the bodies return for Kagome to make the rounds and heal people that need healing, and then get dead bodies.
Yay.
Moroku's having a bad time down there. He's just struggling.
Yeah, he's still suffering. He can't move.
He learns that he's going to be the 100th soul person that's going to get sucked up by this demon.
And then the body will come back.
And then the demon will be reborn.
Da-ba-bum.
What a prize, being the 100th.
Yay!
While Kagome is out roaming through the room and everything, trying to find anybody left alive, they go into the Lord's room and they're just like, "Oh, this is it's real weird in here." Anyway, there's a lady sleeping back there. That's weird.
Huh.
Why does this lady also look like the princess? That's weird. And then she's like, puts her hand over her face, like, "Oh no, she's dead.
She's dead."
Uh-oh. Sango leaves because she's like, I gotta go find Moroku because he's a dummy. Because they get told, like, hey, the princess wanted him to show down there where, like, there's a bunch of dead bodies and stuff. It's real weird.
Real weird.
And Sango's like, all right, I gotta go. And then the old lady's like, I'm coming with you.
It's like, man, I love the old lady's like, man, they're going down where the bodies are. Like, that's a terrible place to bonk. Like, there's no romance in that at all.
Yeah, because she's like, it's a good thing they told you about that, huh? That means that monk ain't having anything going on down there. Nothing, no romance there. And Sango's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, it's written on your face, my gal.
Nah. Kirara's like, yeah, you know what's up, old lady.
Sango goes down there and she's like, she tries to help and immediately gets paralyzed as well. Her and Kirara are just like, oh, we're struggling. And the old lady's like, what's wrong with you guys?
The demonic aura? What are you talking about? I don't know what that means. I don't understand these words.
Even the demon's just like, why isn't the demonic aura working on this old lady? So she gets her pocket sand out and she's like, ha! And then Baroku's like, you should throw the entire thing right now. And she's like, all right, whoosh. And Moroku is able to like use a little bit of spiritual power to amplify it and basically rots the body of the demon except for the head. And the head's like, I'm out of here later. But they're unparalyzed now, so they can go off and run after it. Inuyasha's fighting the demon and realizes that the demon looks like it's staticky. This is weird. This is probably just a diversion. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Kagome is just sitting there looking at this dead body, and then the demon head shows up and is like, hey, get away from that. That's my body. I store the dead souls in there.
That's my storage container.
Yeah. Oh, those shards on your chest. I want them.
I love that. The demon asks like, "What's that on you, girl?" And we're like, "That's Shippo. Be nice."
Also, the demon like tries to attack by just like going mouth first, like and charging. It's very funny.
That's how Game Boy comes at me.
Mm-hmm. So just chasing Kagome around the room and like eventually tries to corner her and go take a bite out, and then Inuyasha comes in and is like, yeah. And Shippo yells at him because he's like, "You were almost late, and that would have been very bad. You should feel ashamed." So they're trying to fight this demon, and eventually Moroku comes in like, "Wait, I have a question I must ask before we kill this demon. Why didn't you just leave? Why are you still here?" And the demon's like, "Well, look, before I had to hide my presence and, make sure I was on the down low because Naraku and his demonic aura was much more powerful than mine. But now that he's gone, I can just leave. You're right. See ya." I'm going to go eat more monks and priestesses.
Yay. I need that 100 soul. Although, we forgot to talk about the old lady lamenting that she wasn't the one that was 100, or they're like, oh, maybe it was just 101. Duh.
They're like,
because that was really good. That was really good.
Yeah. Inuyasha tries to use the wind scar as the demon's running away, but it survives. He's like, "Ha ha ha, sucker, I'm out of here." And then Moroku's like, "All right, I will be useful. This is my one time to be useful in 25 episodes. Here's the wind tunnel.
Wind
Slurp.
tunnel.
All right, we're good." And then Inuyasha and Moroku are just like, "Well, that's done. That was annoying. Anyways, let's go." The old lady's just very excited about them winning, and she's like, "I'm back in business. Let's go."
Let's go.
And then Inuyasha's like, "No, you need to retire again. Go home."
Well, the funny thing is she's like, "Oh, so this Naraku guy went away, and so all the demons are coming out. I'm gonna be making bank." No, old lady.
Go home.
You can't do this anymore.
So they go their separate ways, and then they're talking about how Naraku's gone, so all the other demons are going to be out trying to find jewel shards. And Inuyasha's like, "Yeah, who cares? They're puny. They suck. I can defeat them all. I do not care. I will eventually find Naraku." And that's how we end this episode.
And then we get the new ending.
We did get a new ending. CGI Mountain.
CGI Mountain. I guess we should talk about the notes first, huh?
This ending is Shinjitsu no Uta.
Yep. It is Do as Infinity.
It's very very ending theme like. That's all I could tell you about it because I've only heard it once.
I mean, I like that it's got some of the classical Japanese music style in it. Instrumentation, that's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
They also did Fukamori, who that was the second ending, the one that followed Sesshomaru around.
That was 3 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, that's the same band that did this one.
Nahone.
Do as Infinity does several things for Inuyasha.
Nahone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's talk about these notes real quick. Since the group later runs into Madam Exorcist following Mount Hakure, though it's an anime original scene, it would seem she didn't take their advice to retire.
Oh, so my thought that we'll never see her again is wrong.
No, we will see her once again in an anime only scene.
Wow.
But then probably after that, she will never see her again.
Yeah.
Also, it's highly unlikely the group received pay for getting rid of the demon. The Lord and Princess were both dead by the end, so it wouldn't seem right to pay them. I mean, I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, they seemed really thankful at the end.
Yeah, so maybe they got paid.
I'm sure they got paid.
Well, hopefully at least.
Although I don't know exactly how the how it's gonna work out when it comes to them running that castle now because everybody's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they just become a socialist collective. This is our castle now.
Maybe so.
I hope so.
Either way, that's going to do it for this week.
Yep.
Next time, we will discuss seeing episode 87 entitled Kikyo's Lonely Journey. This episode's going to suck. We're just going to be grumpy the whole time.
Both of us, when the preview came out, we're like, no.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
But yeah, that's what we'll talk about next time. But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. And also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. And you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, a critical analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next week as we get grumpy.
Yep, grumpy.